Alright, so I am finally here at Bronycon, and I'm so excited. It's finally starting. I'm kind of sad that this is the last one, but at least it's a 4-day convention. And I do not yet have my tag yet. It's gonna say Dream Cloud, the same name as I use on my YouTube channel. Same as my YouTube channel name. So I'm in the Hilton right now. I want to go ahead and start the vlog now because I still need to get my badge. So that's kind of why I know I'm starting, but I want to go ahead and start the video now because for when I go to get my badge, I'd rather not do it while I'm walking around, but maybe later on. But yeah, I can just tell that right now there are already like thousands of us already, and I'm so ready to get this day kicking. Yes. Alright, so I finally have my tag. And right now, not much is going on right now. Alright, now I am going up the escalator, but right now I'm just gonna go ahead and look around. If some people are playing Smash Bros nearby, it's actually right in the middle of the hall in this convention center. I hope that's going on, so yeah, gonna see if I can get a hold of that, get some in with some of that, and see what else goes down here at the convention center. Alright, so right now there really aren't any panels or any other big rooms open, but I will go ahead and show you guys where everything is. Alright, so this is where the Hall of Sun is located. Alright, there we go. Let's go ahead and see where everything else is. And I will be heading into that room later on for another event. Okay, and yeah, just gonna keep walking down this way. Okay, I see a sign somewhere. I'll go ahead and try and... Alright, so this is where... Pastures. Don't know what that is. But yeah, that's one of the rooms that will be available at some point today. Alright, so we're just gonna keep walking around this way. Apparently on one of these walls, somewhere on this wall, like, I thought I was going to be able to play some Smash Brothers. So I guess right now, you can't do that this year, I'm guessing. Oh, okay, I can't go in here just yet, but in there, 314, that will be where the arcade is located. Hang on, I gotta ask someone I see. Alright, so I am here for the Q&As for the YouTubers. So, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and find a seat and just wait for it to get started.
In progress. They're gonna need your breakfast. Oh, no.
Not sure how long this one will be. Probably like 30 minutes or so.
Because not everybody's in. Well, let's get the party started. Alright, should we introduce ourselves?
I think so. Or we do the whole panel without explaining who we are, and then we reveal it and there's a twist at the end.
So you're saying you're Twist?
Nah, usually twist at the end. just make for a really lame
Alright,
movies.
well, let's reveal who we are now then.
I think so.
Who are you?
I'm Black Griffin.
I'm Saber Spark.
Well, I was gonna go with the joke, but I'm a little shy if I am there. So.
I'll go next. I'm Viva Reverie.
And I am Minty Root.
And we are the YouTube Ponies. Well, friends.
So, you know, with season 9 ending very soon, not being, you know, doom boasting, but, you know, it's gonna happen. You know, a lot of people just want to see ponies just in motion, and I think one of the great things with YouTube is that we can create our own content, our own ideas, our own, for example, animation, live action videos, reactions, everything that we can make to just keep the spirit going. And I think with this panel we can talk about what we can do as creators. Obviously we don't have the budget DHX has, we don't have the promotion that Hasbro has, we don't have what they have.
A lot of it's in-house, just figuring it out as you go. I am not an art student or anything. I figured out how to animate by guessing.
But we have something that Hasbro doesn't have. We do have the ability to ship the ponies that they're not just enough
You guys actually have great content.
to ship. Oh, snap!
I hope there's no one from Hasbro in the house today.
What's the worst that they're gonna do?
They're gonna end Bronycon, that's what.
It's worth the risk.
There's still people coming in. Can we like applaud for the people who are still coming in? Thank you everybody for showing up. This is really cool.
But remember, the fandom is dying.
The fandom is very dead right now.
I know, I forgot about it, but
Visual.
We're still here. No, it
tell
isn't.
how dead the fandom is, and we can.
like what? There's 15 people in the
I'm
audience?
being sarcastic. Just
There's at least 15 people here, I think it's safe.
Please.
all right. Do we want to start talking about YouTube ponies? That is the name of this panel.
I think so.
All right. Let's talk about how to create a YouTube channel.
Okay.
First, you create a Google account.
I've had a lot of people who came to me and they were saying, well, I'm gonna start a YouTube channel soon. And it's just, obviously I'm just thinking, no, just do it now.
Yeah.
Like, it's gonna take 10 minutes. They're gonna ask you for your phone number so you can have videos over 15 minutes long, unless it changes since then. That's it.
Yeah. It is. It used to be a very like. No, I guess it never was a complicated sort of thing to set things. It's like how I originally did it is I'm like I want to make videos, and so I looked up video making programs. No, I didn't because Windows by default had Windows Media. No, not Media. Windows Movie Maker, and I used that for my really early stuff. This was before ponies, but it was a start, and that's definitely the best place to just like the easiest. Entry-level stuff is where you should be looking if you've never done it before.
Yeah, any early start, anything you can do,
Yes.
even if it's the free Windows Movie Maker. You don't. I see a lot of people they jump to like, oh, I gotta save up for this and that. And it's like,
Gotta
no.
get Adobe Audition to edit your audio. No, get
Audacity.
Audacity.
Yeah.
It is free, and I still use it. It's
I
fine.
have Audition with the suite, and I still use Audacity. I love it.
Yeah, it's great.
Well, that and cameras, like I'm gonna get, you know, a red camera, like those
yeah.
$6,000 cameras that can film really good because they use that for movies. You know, things that cost like millions of dollars to do. Just use your phone.
Yeah, it's fine. Like if you have a creative idea, this is my #1 tip. By the way, tip #1: YouTube ponies. Tip #1: if you have a creative idea, you will shine above the rest, no matter the quality. So one of the is this cheating to say the very first pony videos I made were about pony toys? So here's a little Celestia toy.
I love to make new friends.
So, this is the same Celestia from that video, which is pretty exciting.
That's an artifact right there. It's like a rare piece of history.
It is exciting. I bring it to every convention I'm going to now. I know people like to see it. Okay, so my initial idea when I wanted to make pony videos was I'm just gonna have fun with these stupid toys. This Celestia is not what says things that regular Celestia would not say, such as bad example. But a lot of them are my barrettes are so pretty. Like, okay, Celestia, asterisk.
Changeling.
So here's the question that is in everybody's mind. Is it the same battery as that first video?
Yep, no, I haven't changed the batteries. These things are obscenely durable.
So the fandom is gonna live as long as those batteries live.
Hopefully longer, but yes.
That's good to know.
Yeah, so, right, so my initial idea was I'm gonna have fun with these toys. Nobody had really done anything like that before, as far as I know. Or at least maybe I was like the first one to sort of get in people's like, what's the word I'm looking for? Eye sockets. And I like found a way to turn making fun of these stupid toys into a thing, and my video quality back then was not fantastic. It was just off my old iPhone that I still use as a phone, which is a terrible idea. And I just winged it, and people caught on, and it can be that way for anybody. And I think that's one of the really exciting things about like just making videos. If you have a really cool idea, do it. Here's a tip. Tip number 2 for YouTube ponies. If you want to make content that would entertain you, there will be other people who probably have similar interests and like the same things you do. So even if a video is one that only you would like, that's like the best place to start, I think.
You said something funny.
What did I say?
Winged it.
Let's go again.
I'm a princess. Are you a princess too?
Thank you, Celestia.
So I guess I should mention where I got my start on YouTube, because I've actually made a wide variety of things. There was just like a couple that really stood out, people started subscribing for, but really my start was just recording silly little videos and then extracting the ponies from the show and putting them in my videos, and I was kind of starting the Pony in Her Life thing, which you might know, Storm XF, he's the one doing the big videos now. Yeah, so that's the sort of video I was making, except not nearly as good as his today, of course. But and then I slowly started making other stuff, PMVs, and then of course Cinemare Sins is a big one. And then somewhat more recently is the top 10 pony videos, which it's been a pleasure to work on. So yeah, big variety here.
Yeah. Oh, I almost forgot to mention that I'm not doing the toy videos anymore. I moved on to animated, which is like a very weird leap. I go from I'm recording the ground with a little toy on it. And then I moved on to, hey, so now I'm making full animated productions. What's up with that? That was sort of like a luck sort of thing where I knew how to make things in Flash, which is the animating program of my choice. And I just sort of said, well, if I'm doing pony videos now that people are liking, I'll try other avenues, and then that turned into its own thing. And I think one of the biggest things, tip number 3, I guess, I don't know if you count this as a tip, is that if you have like a special subset of a skill, then maybe you could use that as like motivation for trying out something unique. Like, I know that there's one person who made like, so here's my horse. The horse's name is Viva Reverie, which is also what I call myself. And there was like a person who gave me like a metal version of this made of like scrap metal, and it's like really clunky and heavy. It's like bits of car and springs for legs, and it's really cool. And I'm thinking like, if somebody just like crafted those, like that would catch on, I think. Like make it into a fun sort of thing. There's like many ideas like that like a subset of a skill can lead into, and make a nice, potentially pretty popular channel, which I should tip number 4, I'm sorry, we're getting rapid firing tips here. Do not do it for the attention. This is a very, very important thing where, like, if you're in it just to go for lowest common denominator, sort of like, oh, people will definitely like this, then you're probably going to run out of steam pretty quickly if you're not invested. And then that's sort of a hard place to be. I very, very much suggest if you want to make videos for a long time, make sure it's something which I guess is a subset of tip number 2, I believe, which is make something that like you know you would like. There you go. There's my tips. Do you want more tips? What are you here for tips?
The way I see it is the entire community, the entire Brony community, including the video community, is broken down into like sub-communities and niches. You know, animation, reviews, even reaction videos, and you know, like
analysts.
Yeah, everything. The idea is to find like your specific niche, and sometimes you can feel around to help yourself find it. Kind of like the cutie mark crusaders, kind of finding your own cutie mark and all that. But yeah, once you find it, you'll probably know what it is. The perfect combination of what you're passionate about, and also, preferably, something other people want to see. Once you find that, that's where you know where you're at.
Yes, very much agree. I just realized that I did my introduction, and then Lil Shy did his introduction, and we haven't done yours yet.
Oh, right. So I'm Minty Root. I'm a fan animator. I also did a couple of things in live action, but I also work as a special effect artist. So I got to experiment a bit with things. Basically, you know, I'm here in the fandom since 2013. I started with just using Flash animation, very basic rigs, very basic setups, and you know, trying to tell stories with it. And then eventually I discovered tricks along the way. And you know, that was my path to, you know, discovering the fandom. Oh, I mean, discovery of myself in the fandom, I mean.
Yes.
And you know, it got me to discover a couple of things that are really interesting. And one of the tips I want to talk about is, you know, trying to find creative solutions to problems. What happened during one of my announcement videos I wanted to do was to just tell that it was driving to Bronycon. So I was thinking, instead of just having me driving to Bronycon and just having my plushie just on the passenger seat, I was thinking, okay, let's do the opposite. Let's have the plushie drive while I'm just sitting there. And you're thinking, okay, what is the best way to pull that off? And a few ideas came into my mind. I was taking either a shot where the camera's in the passenger seat, I am pointing to the plushie and the wheel, and just try to pretend that there's some background in the back and just shake the camera. I was even thinking, let's try to find a road where there's nobody, it's not even considered a road, and just drive the car, like put it on drive.
The dangerous option.
The dangerous option. And then obviously I was thinking, look, even if it's a road where there's nothing, where I can just leave the car just driving on its own while filming in the passenger seat. My insurance
needs a disclaimer. Kids, don't try this at home.
Well, kids don't
Stay
drive
in
cars.
first gear.
Well, yeah. Then I realized, okay, even if it's totally safe, the insurance company might see it, and yeah. So it came to my mind, okay, let's green screen it. And then I realized I don't have green screen. So what did I do instead? No, wait, I don't want to give spoilers. Seriously?
On the spot, organizing folders, exciting. Bronycon 2019. Woo!
This isn't E3. This is all real.
Oh, yeah. Let's skip to the best part.
Thank you. You're breathtaking.
Only at Bronycon.
Yeah? Bronycon.
Bronycon, I like that con.
Wow. Alright, explain what's going on here.
Well, it is, I think. What?
It's not on screen!
What?
We were fiddling with it and it's
Oh my god, no.
We're just gonna watch it without you guys. Top secret.
Okay.
This is exciting.
Oh my god, I know what the hell happened.
Let's more tips. More tips while we're waiting.
Oh, here we go.
Alright. Tip number, what are we up to? 5, I think. Tip number 5, if you want to do animating, look up tutorials because it is very, very confusing. And chances are, even the people who you admire, they started off by just going on YouTube and being like, oh, is that what a puppet is? Like, you know, it's definitely like that everybody has a starting point. Some people go to a school. I did not. I completely figured things out, just like at home, just like, all right, I want to make a silly animation with a horse. How do I get it? And then I discovered how Flash interacts with like your character puppets and like symbols inside of symbols, which is essentially body parts. Like you've got legs, which are a body part inside, like the torso. No, I mean it depends on your workflow, but essentially everybody has like their own way of figuring things out, and you will never figure it out unless you'll never figure your own way out unless you go and experiment and look up tutorials and be like, I drew a stick man, and then progress will be made. Wow, there's still people entering. Isn't this exciting? Thank you very much for
So I'm kind of glad that we got that AV problem because that didn't give the spoilers for how it happened.
Oh boy.
So let's do it. There's no sound, I think.
Have fun, cry together because animation is kind of sad. And I'm coming.
Sorry, I was just, shooting an announcement video. Sorry.
His cabin is alone. The shot is done.
Oh, it's driving.
I hope this isn't the dangerous method.
What, just our driver? So, that thing was not as complex as it sounded because actually I have a very simple breakdown.
You cheated is what you're saying.
Don't you?
Yeah, actually, yes. Tip number 6, if it's not on camera, don't animate it. If you're drawing a horse walking but the camera goes this high, you don't need to animate their legs. They're just bobbing up and down like a swan, and nobody will ever know.
So, the actual shot was a bit like this. So, the car itself, obviously we decided to film it in a parking lot to get the actual lighting from outside, because if we went with green screen, we'd have green reflecting in the car.
Which you can edit out, it just takes a lot more time.
Yeah, and we don't always have the time. So a blue patch to cover up the reflection from the wall from the house. A roto of the entire zone of the car because the car was static. Then a roto of that part of the window. And the back itself, we realized it was a single color, so it was much easier. Just key it out like that. Then apply yeah, there we go. Then apply the background, which was just stock footage I found from YouTube. Then just to try to sell. And there was a null here. Basically what it does with a wiggle, basically just shaking around. So by shaking around, just giving that shake of a camera filming a car that's moving. Yeah, then just a pass to just improve the colors. So here you really saw the clipping of the camera, and you saw some kind of bloom effect, and then a bit of light like that. There was a few other things. So for example, reflection in the windows. It was just the same stock footage playing backwards.
I think it's worth pointing out, this is compositing.
Yep.
So it's kind of in a way, a combination of video editing and animation.
Yes.
So it's somewhere in the middle in a way. It's different, but I guess you can make a comparison from a technical sense. And maybe, I don't know if you pointed out, this is After Effects, so this is a little more advanced for beginners. But
Yes, this is not your beginning, where you would begin. You would probably begin in Microsoft Paint and figure things out.
who remembers Pivot?
Pivot
Oh my
was great!
God.
Who remembers Pivot? Pivot was a stick figure animating software where you like drag limbs around and the program interpolates the frames between them and you're just like, I made an animation and I guess you did.
It's always two stickmans fighting.
Oh yes. You can definitely make some really, really good.
I'm actually
good,
just now
like
remembering that.
even though it is a really basic entry level program, if you have if you understand the fundamentals of how to make something look good, you've got your 7 principles, 12 principles of animation. I'm stupid. Shut up. And with that, you can sort of figure out, okay, so some bounce and stretch and you've got some smear frames in there. You can make something that would otherwise look really basic, look really like lively and exciting, and that's all. Again, stuff on YouTube. Just Google how do I animate a thing, and Google will be like, press these buttons, and eventually it'll come out.
It's always some 14-year-old giving the tutorials, right?
Well, yeah, if you're lucky, you can get someone a bit who really understands their stuff. You got some like professional places, like Linda is pretty professional. I think Skillshare is another one. Yeah, which has like people who like really understand everything.
Not
And they're like,
sponsored, not sponsored.
not sponsored. We're just
right, I
giving
think I'm
tips.
gonna go ahead and,
Yeah, these people just like know what they're doing. They're just like, okay, so here's like a nice little listicle tutorial thing, and here's how we'll.
All right, so now I'm in the arcade, so let's see what we got going on. Ooh. Go. It's my to play. Sweet. All right, so here's the arcade. So pretty much half of this room is just Smash Brothers. I am. How come? No, nothing. Sorry, I thought that person was wanted to say something. All right. Oh wow. 64. Oh, that's a classic. Sorry if you can't hear me. But yeah, just wanted to kind of see what else we got going on. Hang on, wait a minute. Oh, that's a cute pic of Luna there. Ooh. Kirby Air Ride. Let's see what else do we got going on. All right, let's see what else is going on down here. Oh, sorry. There we got some Mario Kart. Mario Kart down there. Yeah. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Alright, so, yeah. There's what we got going on for what's familiar. Alright, so I'm out from a weird panel. are faithful and strong. And kindness is an easy. And magic makes it all complete. Yeah, My Little Pony. All my very best friends. Yeah. Bravo, bravo.
All right. So, season 1. I'm going to ask for season 1 volunteers, so I need 9. So I see 1, 2, 3, 4, that group of the 4 of you back there. 5, 6, 7, and 8 and 9. So right behind this stand right here. Yep, that was it.
Winter wrap up, let's finish our holiday tune. Winter wrap up, winter wrap up. Spring is here, or spring is here.
I'm getting buttons. We have buttons over here.
To the Pegasus race, knew the cloud must make sleep. I had come here sooner, never leave. This I love everything. Me. Gala is the place for me. Do the pony pokey. Come out! You gotta share, you gotta care. It's the right thing to do. You gotta share, you gotta care. So, giggle at the ghosties, travel at the ghosties, crack up at the creepy, fill up with the weepy, chortle at the kooky, snortle at the spooky. Yeah.
Well, it changes, she does evil dances, and if you look even in her eyes, she'll put you in trances. And what will she do? She'll mix up an evil brew, and throw you up in a dip hat. So, okay.
That's it. When you fold, you just press, one by yard, stress. That's the art of the dress. Do all the sleep you don't find you. Now, why now? Sleepy. Now, why now? Time to go to bed! Ow! Ow!
Hey, do you want to be next up for Equestria Girls? Is that okay with you?
Sorry, had to cut some parts out. I'm gonna go ahead and charge my phone. So, yeah, sorry if things end up being from a weird angle.
Let's go, band songs 1. Reminder to keep the
Night. Night at night. Night at night. Also, I won't record all this. Perfect. Kind of day I wish to dream when I was small. Instead of having cake with my friends to celebrate, are free for me at all. Fancy art. I'm top of a canter lot. Just an everybody should know. You, they say they're gold berries. Oh, we have to get this right. Yes, we have to see this. We can see the crystal ponies with their history. Family, but so much more. We will face the weather. The apples to the core. Sun rises to the moon. Such a place in every heart. You are a princess, you'll play your part. It's just never enough. I got it short, but so what? You don't feel it. Take a little break, but we got heart. Strong as horses. Takes from time to time. Know the real me. Put my heart out on the line. The magic of my heart stay true. Whoa, 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 whoa. The magic of my heart stays true. Whoa, whoa, whoa. And the magic inside of me.
Small thing could be the biggest thing of all.
Get things done. You have to do it on your own. We got this. We got this. We got this together. Cutie marks in sight. I won't let you down. Let's begin to fight. Help me find the purpose in my life. Alright, so I meant to get some footage earlier about the store, but I wanted to buy some stuff and it was kind of hard to record while I was walking around looking at stuff and wanting to buy stuff. But now I'm just gonna go in and look and just see what all kind of cool stuff I can buy later on. Oh, sorry. So yeah, now I'm just wandering around. I'll try not to look at all the weird raunchy stuff here. Let me go ahead and look at all this. Wow. But yeah, ooh, all right. So Michelle got Michelle's. All right, all right. Ooh, I've been looking for where these. Okay, these. Let me see how much these cost. I totally want to get them. Yeah, sorry, I'm freaking out, but I just really like these shirts. Hang on, I gotta get a pic of them. Oh, hang on. Sorry, okay. Man, yeah, I gotta get one of those. I'm kind of thinking about either wanting to get the Princess Luna one or the Twilight one. Man, I freaking love these shirts. Alright, there's a there's one right here. Just keep looking at the shirts because I mean I also brought my rarity one. Okay, so these are totally completely different shirts. Man, these are so dope. I freaking love them. Yep, I just freaking love this con. Okay, so, yeah, I know it's been a while since I've been posting. One thing I did mean to mention is that I've just had a lot of stuff going on. I've just been working on other projects, and other stuff, but yeah, and also this, okay, there's something else that I've noticed. There's like, the lines for stuff are longer. Like, I heard there's like 1,100 people here this year since this is the last con. Man, I'm just glad there's more people here this year. Just really gives me faith, and it gives me faith in the Brony community to know that it's still going on, really going on strong. But yeah, now to keep looking more at the let's see what else other kind of cool stuff I can videotape. For that size, wow, that's a ridiculous price for that amount. Alright, so, let me go ahead and show you guys the posters that I got. Sorry, for some reason this time around it was just harder for me to videotape, record while walk around wanting to buy stuff. So, in fact, I got 2 from last year, and I got the rest of the 6 of those. I really like them a lot. This is just such a great con. Alright, let's see what other kinds of great stuff I can find here. Oh my gosh. Oh. That looks so cool, that crossover. My Pony Academia, that's awesome. I think I might. So yeah, let's see what else is going on here. Oh yeah, pretty soon, as crazy as this sounds, I want to go ahead and start lining up for opening ceremonies. Yeah, hang on, more posters. Sweet. Alright, so yeah, man, more. I had a feeling I'd find something Balzac related. Stuff. Oh yeah, at like 5:30. That's actually where I would like to start lining up for opening ceremony. So apparently they're having it at 6 just to make sure that everyone is there, which I think is great. So yeah, but yeah, now even though I'm not buying anything, I'm just here to look at things and also just to make sure I find something I want to buy later on. All right. Not gonna lie, I've seen some artwork here that I'd rather not put in my vlog. But yeah, alright, got a poster of the Squid Sisters. I love the Squid Sisters from Splatoon. But yeah. So yeah, just keep looking around. This is on this wall. I'm confident it's on.
I feel like something's missing with that one.
Yeah. Let me just keep looking around. Yeah, I know. Oh, sorry. Yep, just loving it. Here. Over here. I think I'll go that way one more time, and if I don't see anything new, I will actually have to end up going to the restaurant. All right, some posters, cool looking posters.
We're not okay right now. We're just.
Previous years, I would have draw my sketchbook off with people and then bounce around.
Yeah, I just freaking love this place. Hey, okay, here's some cool looking things. Man, I've yet to get one of those.
What are you here?
No.
I tell you what, I'm gonna go ahead and use the restroom before lining up for opening ceremonies. So I'll see you guys there. Alright, so I am here at opening ceremonies.
We love you guys! Come on!
We're so excited for all the amazing events and activities we have for you this weekend. Who's going to be in the marketplace? Who's happening at the art show? And who's happening in Pastel Pastures too? How about that talent school at the end of the convention.
And I'm off to the opening act for the Rain Moves on their world tour.
So, to start off this very special event, we're going to bring our con chairs on so they can give you a rundown of what to expect this weekend. We'll see you in a minute, everybody.
Alright, I may not get all.
You are such a special group to us, and it just seems unreal that you're saying this is your last one. I'm counting on you coming back. What do you think?
I gotta save room on battery.
With Michelle will be Gabriel Brown.
You left that backstage, I thought you might want it. It's really small.
It was really dark.
Mine's bigger.
I see everybody around me go, and I'm like, oh, wait, you're at this. Hi, guys.
You mind if I like take a video of you guys just screaming?
More colorful than usual in here. I think like a rainbow exploded on this place. It's very exciting. You guys are all there now. We're full rock. You're in Baltimore. You never know. I'm so excited to be here.
We're excited and a little sad, but we're also excited.
This is the first place we met. We met.
This is a fantastic like reunion, and I don't like to say farewell because in my opinion this may be the last Bronycon, but as long as people still love the show, the fandom isn't going anywhere.
No one isn't.
And I know I'm gonna watch the new reboot in 2020 as I'm sure all of you are. We'll see each other again. That's just all I'm gonna say.
All right, we have a couple of other special guests to bring up before your very exciting musical performance. Next up, Andy Price.
With Andy, we welcome Tony Denise.
And Sarah Richard.
Very excited.
Thank you guys so much.
Andy, anything from you, or are you a little busy with the sketches? We'll give it a minute.
One last time. Thank you guys so much for having us here again. Us and my other, these guys. You guys blow me away. This is my favorite show. I've been doing conventions for 37 years. Since 1850. This is my absolute favorite show that I've ever done. So, yeah. So please come see us in Artist Alley. We are set up. Just follow the line for the sweaty cartoonists. We are. Cartoonists are disgusting people. Yeah. We are.
Thank you guys so much. Let's have a great show.
We'd also like to tell you that all of the other VIPs will be here this weekend, even though they are not here right this moment. First up, Lauren Faust.
Jason, come to the stage. Come onto the stage. Gets here.
Over to Mark.